Alrighty, welcome to another Rita Cube draft where I've opened my vein here. I gotta say, Brain Freeze has not been a good pick in this iteration of the cube. If you get Brain Freeze Breach LED, then it is a very potent strategy, but I just never get all three. I don't know why. People, I think, cut me. I don't need a conspiracy theory. It just doesn't come together. So now that really leaves us between Force of Will and Broadside Bombardiers. They're both pretty legit. I think that Bombardiers is definitely better. So let's take Bombardiers and maybe try to draft some stuff that goes nicely with it. I feel like Bombardiers can be fun times. And then here, ooh. I love Pyrokinesis. I think it's really good in this iteration of the cube. Bzzzt, kill a bunch of small creatures. If I'd taken Force, I would have also taken Pyrokinesis and really be on the lookout for Lutri. But I don't mind starting with two pretty strong red cards here. If I see a late Breach or Petal, or Breach or LED or Petal, maybe spec on them in case Brain Freeze comes back, but I'm not going to count on it. It's designed to torment me, I swear. Because if I pass this LED for Flame Slash, which is what I think I probably should do, then I can't take it. The Brain Freeze is going to wheel. I'm going to see Breach. But whenever I first pick a Brain Freeze, it's just high and dry. And then now, I do love an Urza's Bauble. I think the baubles are really good. I'm not taking Shieldred here. I don't want to be black-red mid. Black-red mid is fine, but I'd rather just take bauble, leave my options open. I just think that, Dragon's Rage is also pretty nice, but bauble, it just does a lot of cool things. You can throw it with Bombardiers. It triggers things like Third Path Iconoclast. It's just a little cycler for 0 mana, ups your storm count, stocks your graveyard. What doesn't it do? Shows you a card in their hand even. Whoa, 5th pick Solitude? There's also Jite, there's also Greaves and Gitaxian Probe, and Elspeth for that matter, but Solitude certainly is the pick. I will say that I'm looking forward to the next iteration, maybe them toning down Boros a little bit. It's not like it makes the cube unplayable. In fact, the cube's very fun. I've played a ton of it, and I'll continue to play it till they take it down. But you see like a Solitude here, and it's like, I know that the best thing I can do for my win percentage in this spot is to take Solitude and draft red-white, just like I knew that first picking Bombardiers was better, or if you open Parallax Wave, and it's just like, I wish there was a little bit more choices there. But, do I take the Solitude anyway? It is just by far the best card. I will go ahead and take it. It's fine. Ooh, I do like a Staff of the Storyteller and Chromatic Star. I might just take Staff, because Staff, well, it's a white card to pitch the Solitude, but it's also great with Bombardiers. It gives you 2 things to throw. And you can draft a kind of nice grindy red-white deck. Now I'll take Inti over Hallowed Fountain. And then, Rabble Master's great with Staff and Bombardiers. All right. I do like red-white tokens. Breach didn't, or Freeze did not wheel. I'll take Talisman, though I don't think I'm going to assume that I'm playing it. All right. I don't have a ton of white cards, but I got a late Solitude and Staff. I have, I think, a pretty decent start to a red-white deck. I do like that the red-white decks can be pretty good at grinding. You can have some pretty fun games. That way it's not just like all one-drop aggro, though that is a valid version of the deck for sure. This is the kind of deck the kind of version that's actually better in the mirror. I could take Batterskull in case I get Stoneforge. I could take Flood Farm Verge in case I splash blue. This is the best if I open Time Walker Ancestral. I could take a Tolly, but I think I'm just likely to want Batterskull in some cases. And then here, Virtue or Jetmirrors. This actually seems like a pretty good Virtue deck. Plus, I like upping my white count for Solitude. Casting both sides of this is pretty good. And here, I'll take the Spring Heart, but I don't really anticipate wanting to play that. Okay, so I end up with Flame Slash, Pyrokinesis, Solitude, and Bombardiers as removal. Bombardiers, Rabble Master, Inti as threats. Virtue, kind of a threat / late game thing. A cheeky little bauble. I could have first picked Brain Freeze and like 5th picked LED or 4th picked LED. Didn't. All right, I'll take Glorybringer. Glorybringer's solid too. The cards like Glorybringer and Umezawa's Jite are a lot better in this cube than they are in like the typical vintage cubes, just because there's a lot more playing to the board and the combo decks are so much worse. All right, take a Territorial Kava. I guess there was like a prime time in there somewhere. All right, any Moxes? Well, kind of open a Mox. There's Fiery Confluence, Goblin Bombardment, Tarn, and Delta. And you know what? I got to actually say, I'm going to take Bombardment. It sounds crazy. This card has been so obscene, and I have Rabble Master, Virtue, Staff. Well, the Virtue's not like a big draw towards it, but I have a bunch of token stuff. I just think that like this card in a tokens deck just goes nuts. I don't even want to hear it on a World Breach. I do not want to hear it. Anyways, there's Mox Diamond. It's not the best Mox Diamond deck. Luris. I don't really want to take Luris here. I guess I could take Mox Diamond. It's good with Inti. It triggers Inti. All right. I just don't think... I think Witch Enchanter, Courier, Luris, these are all just not powerful enough. I'll take the Mox. And then here, Wooded Foothills versus Path. I should probably just take Path. I don't have any fixing right now, besides, I guess, Mox Diamond. But I think that Path is strong enough that I don't really want to pass it up. And then here, there's Unholy Heat, Unexpectedly Absent. Guess I'll just take Unholy Heat. It's a little easier to cast. All right, I've got enough cheap removal probably that I don't have to prioritize it. I would have taken Wooded Foothills over Unholy Heat, but Path is just on another level. The card is really good. Oh, Seasoned Pyro. Easy pick over a Braid, given the fact that I have Goblin Bombardment. It triggers Inti, Broadside Bombardiers. It's just great with all of those things. And Staff of the Storyteller, just all of it. This deck could use Comet, Splash Lingering Souls. That's the kind of thing I'm going for. And then here... Oh, I want Currency Converter. I always want Currency Converter. But in this case, I have Mox Diamond, I have Inti, I have Pyromancer. Like, we're starting to get something together. I don't need another 1-mana removal spell that badly. Goldspan is fine, but Currency Converter actually looks legit good. And then I will still take the Chain Lightning. Nadu for someone's Greaves. A Blood Crypt and a Thundering Falls. There's some pretty decent things. All right, now I kind of wish I took Wooded Foothills over Path, but I think we'll be okay here. White hasn't been mega open. I just randomly got that like 6th or 7th pick Solitude, something like that. 5th pick Solitude, I don't know what it was. But I think that's okay. The white cards I have are all very good. I have, well, Virtue is just whatever, but Solitude, Staff, and Path are 3 of my best cards with like Bombardment and Bombardment and Bombardiers. The bombarding cards being the rest. And then here... Oh, I do like Grim Lavamancer. I've been pretty impressed with this one. Dark Commando's good too, but Lavamancer, I have a lot of cards that are going to go to the graveyard. See that bauble picking up steam? And when you can fuel it, it can be really good. Oh, I guess I'll just take Fire Covenant in case somehow I end up with fixing. There's also Fractured. They're both decent. I think Covenant is more likely. I'm not sure. Likewise, I guess I could take K-Command. I'm not a big Mana Tithe fan. I don't think I'm going to play Beaumont Courier either, so let's just take K-Command, and maybe there is a Black Splash there at some point. Here, I'll just pass a bunch of green cards. All right. Oh, Shadowy Backstreet? All right, so now that's a start to splashing Fire Covenant and K-Command. And this deck is, I think, looking solid. Am I going to splash a green card? I don't think so, but I'm not going to play Lightstall. I don't know, whatever. All right, pack 3 time. Let's go. Oh, Mox Sapphire. Don't mind if I do. Passing Ophelia, sadly. Maybe Split Skin Doll comes back, but, even if it doesn't. Mox is nice. Now that I have double Mox and Bauble, Corey Steelcutter would be a pretty nice one. Windmill Slamming a Johnny if I see it, of course, with this Bombardment. And anything that makes tokens is definitely worth considering. All right, this is perfect. A pack where I can just take a plateau without having to worry about it. There's also Overlord of the Mistmoors, which I actually would be happy to play. And note Cauldron Complete is here in case Stoneforge comes back, or comes around rather. But Plateau is a pretty nice pickup. Would I trade Path for a Wooded Foothills right now? Yeah, I guess I probably would. And here, oh, the GOAT. Sanguine Evangelist. I mean, it works with both Staff and Bombardment extremely well, and Bombardiers. It actually is kind of the GOAT, so Sanguine Evangelist, I was not familiar with your game. And here, oh, Parallax Wave. Yep, here we are. I definitely got to take it over Ademi and Containment Priest. Containment Priest could potentially wheel. So pack 1, white was fairly open, or it seems like, and I'm getting some pretty great white cards here. Pack 2, it was not. But we're at 22 playables. Minus Plateau and Sapphire, so we still just need 3 playables, and we have cards in our sideboard we could play if we really needed to. Here, ooh, Sage of the Skies. I actually really like Sage. Mentor's good too, but Sage with 2 Moxes and a Bauble. That's some good stuff. And a bunch of cheap cards. There's also Magda, but I really like Sage. And then here, I guess I'll take Arena of Glory. Hastening Up Sanguine is pretty good. The rest of it's actually not that interesting, but it's pretty low cost. I don't think I give up too much by taking it. Like I said, we're going to have enough playables anyways. No Flages, sadly, here. I guess Get Lost. Oh, I could take Mokti and Itless Sky Sneers. This card has actually been surprisingly pretty good, so I think I'll just take that and harass my opponents with it. And here, oh, easy Prismatic Ending. I just think Prismatic Ending is good, and I have like Mox Sapphire, Mox Diamond, so I have a bunch of ways to cast it for other colors. And then here, oh, Split Skin Doll came back. I'm pretty happy about that. I have a lot of removal. I don't need Winds or Mind Collapse. And Split Skin Doll enables both the small creature theme and the discard theme if I do end up discarding to it. So I have 1, 2, 3. So this is probably 1 over here if I had to guess. And might be that the Virtue is a cut or one of these 1 mana spells. Like I could take out Unholy Heat since I don't think I'm necessarily going to have a Delirium that often. All right, Caldra's still there, so I guess no one over in Stoneforge. Sure. We'll just take Tribal Flames. I also have, what? A Batter Skull in my sideboard. I don't think I'm going to try to splash Fire Covenant or K Command. It's not like I'm short on removal anyways. Ooh, Elite Spellbinder and Chandra. A lot of 3s. Let's just take the Chandra here. I don't even know that I'm playing it. Oh, Containment Priest. I don't think I'm playing this one either. I just have Parallax Wave, which is a sick combo. Oh, Mentor's interesting. Might be better than Virtue. So I think I'm like 1 card under here. So what I think I'm going to do is take a look at these and then add either Chandra, Virtue, or Mentor. This is going to tell me it's the right number, but I'm cutting 1 land because of Mox Sapphire. And probably cutting red or white. I mean, I have pretty much the same symbols. I guess I have more double red. Nah, I guess I have more early red. So I'll cut that. And I think, do I play the Mentor? Let's see, I have 5. Oh, no, I don't think I have quite enough spells. Maybe I just play the Chandra. Chandra's pretty good. Okay. Solid deck. Let's see how this performs. All right, time for round 1 on the draw, but I mean, this hand is great. Turn 1 Staff, turn 2 Rabblemaster, or in this case, turn 1 Flame Slash, I guess I can just go Mountain. Flame Slash the Ocelot Pride. No real reason to let that one get out of hand, I wouldn't say. And I can still play a turn 2 Rabblemaster. It does mean I don't get the Staff trigger yet, but let's see. Say this Plains is out of here. Well, they played a lot of 2/1s, but I think the Rabblemaster is going to be pretty good here. Oh, actually, the Plains ends up being worse to put out than the Arena of Glory because now I can't use Staff in the same turn. It's true. So let's see. If they kill my Rabblemaster, it's a little annoying. Oh, if they're doing this, then I'm fine with this. I'll take 4 here. Land, Staff, and make a token, No attack with the Rabblemaster, hit for 2. All right, well, I mean, if they play, ooh, Glimmerlands, okay. This is going to be close, but it's going to depend what I draw off the Plains. If I had exiled Arena of Glory, I actually would have been in a lot better shape, funnily enough. Oh, Currency Converter is not bad. Let's just draw Converter, Mox Diamond, discard a land, which I have many. I could make a treasure here, but I think I'm just going to draw with Converter and see if I can draw something to play. All right, I kind of did. Let's just put another treasure here, play the Arena, get another Staff token, and now I just want to preserve my life total best I can because, I mean, they're drawing 2 a turn off Glimmerlands and they have a Steel Cutter. Those are kind of dangerous things, but I have Converter Rabblemaster, Staff, Chandra. Like, I feel like I should be in a pretty good spot. Interesting. Why do we play Mother of Runes first? Also, this trigger is actually kind of want it to stack in the other direction so you can see what you draw off Glimmerlands before deciding what to do. Sure, I'll take it. I'll go to 7. That's fine. Oh, Seasoned Pyro plus Chandra. Yes, let's go Chandra. Then Seasoned Pyro, I think. Oh, wait, I gotta make a treasure here. Seasoned Pyro, and I think I'm just gonna minus Chandra on Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes is just gonna be really annoying. Play a Bauble. Plains would have actually been a pretty nice draw. I think I'll keep that in hand. They can kill my Chandra, but they need to do a little something. Let me see. Bauble you. Ancestral Recall, that's funny. It's actually costing them kind of big if they don't draw blue, because it's a spell for Steel Cutter that they can't play now. Now they can't trigger Steel Cutter this turn. Well, I guess they could if they drew a spell off Glimmerlands and had a spell. All right, I might block with Rabblemaster this turn, because I just need to get through this turn and have Sage of the Skies hit. Okay, I might not block with Rabblemaster, but it's fine. And then Chandra's going to die, but I have Staff and Currency Converter, so I don't really care about that very much. I think I will block Descendant of Storms with Seasoned Pyromancer, though. They might attack with Glimmerland, Steel Cutter, or Lightstall. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, I see, and that's going to attack me. Well, that's the one I wanted to block anyways, so... Yeah, I think I would block the Lightstall, just because I'll take that trade. All right, Chandra dies. I draw. I just need to draw any spell. Oh, let's start by drawing with Staff just to see if I have a better option. Oh. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't play Glorybringer and Sage of the Skies, sadly. I'm at 9, though. Let's cast Split Skin Doll. See what we draw. If we draw a cheap spell, I could see doing both. But here, 9. What if I Glorybringer? Yeah, I can Glorybringer the Solitude. Or let's just cast the Sage. Let's add haste. White. Play Sage. And this does not, the copy does not have haste. So attack and pass the turn here. And next turn I'll Glorybringer. I just felt like going up to 11 and having a lifelinker is probably the best way to go about things. Block, block. This way, even if they have a spell, I don't lose the stage. And they're really looking for that blue mana for that Ancestral. Mox Pearl, okay. Okay. If Comet goes nuts, I lose here, but if... I would say on average, I'm still in pretty good shape. Not a 6, please. 1. Makes 2 squirrels. Okay. I can live with that. That I can live with. And let's make a treasure. Draw for turn. So now I can kill Comet and I can kill Solitude, so let's do that. Boom. Comet, Comet, Comet. And then kill Solitude, and now we're closing into the end game. As I go to 16, Comet dies. I mean, they have an Ancestral, so it's, you never want to say never here, but I feel like it's pretty unlikely. Oh. Huh. I actually got punished for doing exactly the thing I always talk about other people say, which is I drew cards after attacking. I could have done 8 more to my opponent and then finished them with God Bombardment, but I think I'll be okay here. Block, block. Sure, let's just trade. I actually should have just shot the Glimmerlands one before attacks, but we're throwing away equity all over the place here, and it's not really going to matter. Finally running out of Staff of the Storyteller activations, though. Oh, Sanguine Evangelist. All right. I think this will do it. They go to 5, and then I've got easy bombardment victories here. All right. 1-0 here. We did some good Boros grinding in the mirror. All right. Battling Elspeth here, and on the draw, totally fine hand. Look, if you can't beat him, join him. This is, I think, a good deck to draft for the seat we had, and we'll see how it plays out. Look, I still got my currency converter in, I'll tell you that much. So here they went land go. I'm just going to go land go. And obviously drawing Mox Sapphire would be the best, because then I just play Sage of the Skies on 2. Inti. Well, I think I'm just going to Chain Lightning that. There's a couple reasons. One is that Chain Lightning is bad against red decks, or has a risk against red decks. Not bad against them, but has a risk where if they leave double red up, they can reflect it. So you kind of want to use it when you have an opportunity. The other is, if they attack with Inti, made it a 3/3. Let's say I played Mokti. Next turn, if I play a 3-drop, now Inti's a 4/4 and I can no longer Chain Lightning it. I'd rather just get it off the board. I mean, I don't like that I had to use my turn 2 on this. This being not an instant, it's costly. Though it looks like they don't have a 3-drop. And I'm just going to play Rabble Master here. And it looks like they're going to kill it. That's okay. Oof, it was Bone Crusher too. Brutal. Would have worked out a lot better to get that bombardment down. If I don't draw a land next turn, I'm going to play Pyromancer, discarding Motley, and maybe, or Mokti, and maybe whatever I draw. Oh. Pyrokinesis is interesting. Why don't I just do that? Exile Chandra, I think. I'll take 2. And then I can play Sage of the Skies. Make a copy. That's pretty good. They have a bolt of some kind in hand, so I'm happy enough to trade here. And then if I draw a land, I can play Mokti and Bombardment, setting up Pyromancer with no cards in hand. If I draw a weak spell, I can play Pyromancer, discard Mokti and the spell. Oh, I do need to get Bombardment out pretty soon here. Okay. Okay, land. Play Mokti. If they have response, play Bombardment. Okay, they had no response. Nice. So now I can hit for 4 in the air. Now I feel pretty good about things because I've got ways to kill a Johnny if I need to. But it'd also be nice to kind of wait here. Monastery Mentor. Okay. That could be dangerous. I'm at 22. I'll take it here. Okay, so if I draw a weak spell, I would Pyromancer it, but instead I drew a land, so I just go play Pyromancer and a draw 2. And see what I hit here. I'm not even sure what my best thing is to draw. It wasn't really that, but I think I'm just going to go for the win with Flyers and Bombardment, actually. Seems pretty good. They go to 9. All right. I mean, this actually seems like this might just work out fine. They have a bunch of token making stuff that could pop off here, but I guess I'll have to see how this plays out. They're not killing any of my Flyers right now. End of turn, they're going to path one. Those trigger. It's just, I don't need an extra land that badly. As loath as I am to give up path value, killing the figure seems like it's good. Wow, they really took an extra 2 against Bombardment in play. It's a little gutsy, because now they're actually dead to the board here. I hit them for 7 down to 5, or I'll just take it here. No reason. I could block and ping them, but I had no reason to give up the flexibility. They go to 5, and then they go to 2, and then I bring back Seasoned Pyro, and they go to 0. And Path was the card they've had for a while, which is why they didn't cast it earlier. You don't really want a Path on turn 3. Lightning Bolt on that. All right. I'll let them flip a Johnny, I guess. I could kill this now, but they don't have a red permanent in play. Killing the figure did that. So now if they make a cat token, it doesn't really matter. They have to play a red permanent now. All right, that's also not going to do it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess playing the Glorybringer makes sense. Exert, attack you, attack you, attack you. Exert, kill the mentor, and they're just done. Nice. Goblin Bombardment wasn't like strictly necessary there because I top deck Glorybringer. I think I would have probably won from that position anyway, but it worked out. And Pyrokinesis into Sage of the Skies, that was some good times. All right, well, we've beaten 2 mirrors so far, so this is where the Arena Cubes kind of got to. So again, it's probably good that it's cycling out here, and I'm sending them some of my feedback too. Basically, I think that the Arena Cube could be improved by adding in some more combo support, like the Reanimator deck in particular really needs something, and trimming some of the stuff from red-white. Like, it just doesn't need redundant pieces at every point in the curve that go 7 deep or whatever. That's just not necessary. All right, battling Ugin here. I'm on the draw. Yeah, I'm going to run this. This is like a Converter Glorybringer kind of controlling hand. Let's see. Hopefully they don't spell pierce me or something. I have Prismatic Ending for an early play, or Solitude, regardless. Okay, so we're not playing the mirror, it looks like this time. Here. Oh, wow, that was a draw. I was gonna Prismatic Ending the Talisman, but getting a Rabblemaster out on turn 2 into no board seems pretty good. So let's just do that. Next turn, I can go Prismatic Ending the Talisman plus 2 tap on Currency Converter, and then turn after that, maybe Glorybringer or Solitude, depending on where things go. Rabblemaster's done some pretty good work for me, I will say that. Okay, tap out for Urza, and I can slam Glorybringer. Well, I guess in 2 turns. I also have a Prismatic Ending going up to 3 here, which isn't bad, but killing the Talisman I think is going to be pretty good next turn. Hopefully they don't play something I have to deal with. Oh, Karn. Oh, that's not going to work out badly for me, honestly. Drawing a Mox Diamond here would be completely obscene. Because I would discard the land, then make a treasure, then play Glorybringer. But this is still going to be just crazy good. Let's go Prismatic Ending, X equals 0. Do that. Yeah. Land. Attack you, attack Karn. I'm just going to assume the Rabblemaster is not getting messed with here. And I think I'm just going to make an aggressive play here. Pyromancer, discard Glorybringer, Solitude, which are some good cards. But this makes a Pyromancer, draws 2 cards, makes 2 1/1 tokens, and also effectively makes 2 2/2s. So feels like getting to put all that into play is probably worth giving up Glorybringer, Solitude, especially because I'm playing against blue-white artifacts is what it looks like. I don't know how often I'm going to need to kill a creature against them. I just did, and it was good, but I don't know if that's going to be the next play, too. Next turn, I attack for 8, 14. If they don't do anything, which I assume they're going to do something. You don't usually let Rabblemaster just hit you over and over again. Black, blue, white. They could Prismatic Ending my own Rabblemaster. I've also set up nicely if they have balance, which is not that bad. Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. Okay, are we getting a Black Lotus or something? Wouldn't be surprised. Or a Mox or something. Map? I don't think this is going to work out great. Okay. Well, put Solitude in the graveyard. Staff. I gotta play that first no matter what. And I think I draw a card here now in case I drew something relevant. Oh, that was relevant. Now I just killed him. I did it right this time. I assume this is enough. 8. Yeah. Nice. Little turn 4 kill. Not bad. Not bad at all. Turn 4 kill, and I still got to kill one of their things. 3-0 start here. Wow, this red and white strategy seems effective for this format. I mean, the games do have play to them. I do like that. All right, battling against Vorniclax, and on the draw here, I'll run it. Turn 1, Haywire Might. I'll just play Grim. I don't think I need to kill that. I can also Chain Lightning something else on turn 2. Then Bombardiers on 3. Springheart. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Guess I'll do that, and I'll offer the trade. Next turn, I can Bomba or I can Evangelist. Probably Evangelist here. Oh, Teamer Academy deck? All right. Oh, Pyrokinesis is a nice card, but let's go. I could give the Evangelist haste, but that doesn't really seem to work right here. Let's just play Sanguine Evangelist past the turn. And then next turn I can go Bombardiers, and then I can sack Evangelist to Bombardiers and then use the 2 cards in my graveyard to Grim if I want to, if I need to throw at something. Are they tinkering? They're tinkering away their Candelabra. Oh, they're Pest Infestationing for 2. All right. They got a lot of tokens. That's kind of annoying. I think I want to hardcast this Pyrokinesis at some point here. I mean, I'm going to play the Bomba. I don't even really think it makes sense to attack. Let's just, no attacks. Let's just chill. I mean, they're a deck doing bigger things, so maybe I should have just attacked with the Bat, actually, because they're not really attacking. Are they attacking 6 1/1s into a Bombardiers? Maybe they are. I don't know. They could. End of turn, all they have is a Candelabra. That's not really anything. I'm looking forward to hardcasting Pyrokinesis because I didn't really want to pitch Bombardiers. Talisman. Okay. Oh, Staff of the Storytellers. Let's go. Staff is so good. There is a reason I took that card extremely highly. Well, I didn't take it that highly, but I took it as soon as I saw it. That's a better way to put it. Draw. Okay, Flame Slash is nice. Let's go. I could also pitch Flame Slash to Pyrokinesis. Maybe I do that. I attack like this. And they block Bombardiers like this, and I go Pyrokinesis. 4. Exiling Flame Slash. Boom, 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 boom. And then Grim, one of the tokens. Then Bombardiers wins the fight. Yeah. And they go to 24. And post-combat, kill the Nintuko, sacking the Bat. All right, well, I got all that junk out of the board. So now their life total is going to start going down pretty rapidly into a Sanguine Evangelist here. Oh, okay. Not actually a bad time to draw 7 here. I have Arena of Glory. Wow, this is like the worst deck I've ever seen. If they go Academy here, they have a ton of mana still. Okay. They were not dead. How much? I was going to play this with haste. Let's say I didn't draw a creature. I attack for 3, 6, 8, 12. And then I could throw for 5 more. I was going to win if I drew a creature, but if I didn't draw a creature, I wasn't going to. But, all right. Little 4-0 start. Don't mind if I do. All right. Battling this robot. Top 40 Mythic. And on the draw, this is going to be one of those games, I feel like, on the draw where I don't keep Staff around, but I go turn 2 Staff, turn 3 Bombardiers. And, I mean, maybe I sack the token first, but it's more likely than not that when you're under pressure, you're not going to be able to keep these around quite as nicely. I mean, I could also play Split Skin Doll. Depends on what I think I'm going to need to hit with the Bombardiers. Of course, this is one of those games where Mox Diamond or Mox Sapphire. Well, one of those rare games where Mox Sapphire will be good. No, Mox Diamond has been good so far. Having a currency converter is nice too with that. Okay. Okay. Looks like the mirror once more. I came pretty prepared for the mirror, I feel like. Pyrokinesis, Solitude, just Staff, good grindy cards. Okay, no plays. Well, Staff is great play into nothing because pretty hard for this to interact poorly against removal. Like if they kill the Staff, I get a 1/1 still. It's a 1/1 and I keep a 1/1. And if they kill the token, obviously that's just a, like if their hand was not a braid, but like Unholy Heat or something, this would have been nice. Oh, well, see, look, like this is a spot where Staff of the Storyteller is not long for this world. Boom. But still killing their 3-drop with my 3-drop, sacking the 2, but leaving those behind. Now they spend the turn killing Bombardiers, and it's like we traded Bombardiers and Staff for Cosmogrand Zenith and their thing, but I also got a 1/1 token. Not a bad exchange. Glimmerlands, okay. And yeah, I knew they had a removal spot for it. I felt they did. I'm just going to go Chandra here. Nug this. And then pass the turn just to make, without attacking, to block a Haster. Because if Chandra lives here, then I once again am getting a lot of value. Every exchange, that's what I'm trying for. And then I can play Rabblemaster, Split Skin, more value. And then, oh, their own Bombardiers, huh? All right, fair enough, fair enough. Let's see what their next play is. A Draconautics Engineer. All right, that's pretty annoying. So I think I have to go Parallax Wave here. And put the Engineer in the Wave here. Pass the turn. I don't know that I need to put Bombardiers under the Wave, but we'll see. They're equipping Glimmerlands? Okay. I mean, I guess I'm probably going to have to at some point, so I might as well not take the damage here. I'm going to try to do as much as I can with Rabblemaster before I have to Parallax Wave, because their Bombardiers was also good. I could have not played Chandra there, but it didn't seem like... It seemed like just Chandra popped their thing. Was a pretty good exchange. And I need to draw some gas before this Parallax Wave runs out. Okay. I think I still just do this, though. I'm not going to want that to be around next turn. All right, they didn't have anything else. I don't mind that. Oh, Seasoned Pyro is really nice. All right, let's go Rabblemaster. Attack. Play the Split Skin Doll. I want to get max value for my Pyromancer is what I want. Oh, into Prismatic Ending? Okay. Well, it doesn't kill the Rabblemaster. Or, sorry, the Bombardiers, but... Oh, that's what their last play was. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll let this fade again. So they do land 7 for the Overlord, huh? Now I'm actually pretty dead, so that's not great. Let's just draw a Path to Exile here. Okay, Solitude is at least a decent draw. So now, what do I do? Fortunately, I drew Chain Lightning. I kind of wanted it to be the other way. I think what I'm going to do is go to attacks, make another token, attack with those two. I'm not going to discard. They can block one with Overlord. All right, this is going to be some grinding. I'll play my land, and I don't think I even use the Chain Lightning right here. You get to attack with Overlord of the Mistmoors. Manamorphose. Sure. Yeah. Hardcast Overlord is pretty good. There's not that much that could get them out of the situation, but that definitely is one of those things. They floated mana such that they can't equip Glimmer Lens without spending a different mana, which doesn't really matter, especially if they have a black card to play. And so if they want to get the Glimmer Lens trigger, which they do, I mean, actually it could matter that they're kind of wasting a mana here. Oh, they did not waste the mana. All right, they do Hired Claw. So I could block down the Overlord. I don't think I want to do that, though. I think I'm going to block here. And then upkeep. Let's just say I have an effect. Oh, they tapped out for something? They should not have done that. They can use Hired Claw, sure. I mean, I guess I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it, but it's also going to work. So let's go Solitude in response to Parallax Wave, Solitude the Overlord, Parallax Wave the Solitude. I mean, the wave's going away soon anyway, so let's just do it on our own terms. Wave fades. I actually think I'm still kind of fine here. I mean, exile the Bombardiers, and then I'll Chain Lightning the Draconautics Engineer. What I'm saying is they didn't know wave was going away, but they didn't leave the mana to use Draconautics Engineer right here, which works out really nicely for me. Let's go to combat, make a token. I'm going to attack, but I'm going to attack with Split Skin Doll as well. Discard a mountain and pump the Split Skin Doll. Nice. Drew the converter. So I'm at 14, facing down 3 flyers and a Glimmer Lens. So, you know, it's obviously we're far from over, but I also feel like given that they played an Overlord, triggered it, and attacked, this is, and a Bombardiers and all that, this is we're doing some good fighting here. I'm going to 8 here. I've got a Solitude, though. I'm going to start putting counters on the Solitude is my plan. Bombardment would be obviously an insane draw. I already used Bombardiers, Chandra, Parallax Wave. Oh, I really hope they block Split Skin Doll on a 2-1 flyer on Split Skin Doll. Might be a reasonable block. I don't know. They're going to take some damage here if they don't. All right. And they didn't block. Nice. The Draconautics Engineer on it. Anything. Boom. And Converter. All right. Ship the turn. See what they got. They get to attack me for 4 in the air and draw a card. 5 in the air if they use Luminarch. But then Solitude comes back as a 4-3, which I guess Hired Claw is going to be a 3-4. So that's going to be close. They might even pump Hired Claw. What am I hoping to draw here? This is where having like a Winds of Abandon would be nice, but you know, we did not get there. I'm really glad they blocked my Split Skin Doll though. Okay, I go to 9. Hoping they go land go. Give her roots. All right, that's a problem for future me, I guess. Let's draw. All right, land. So let's go to combat, I think. And make another goblin. Attack with Solitude. I think I can attack with, actually, because Hired Claw is going to want to block Solitude. So I think I block, like, they attack like this. They can block Inti or Rabble Master. Maybe I don't attack with Inti, because that one I actually really want to have around. And I don't attack with this token, because they can just block that with, well, maybe I should have, because even if they block it with Giver. No, having a blocker for Hired Claw is probably good. Inti on Solitude. Okay. I guess before blocks, I'll just use the currency converter. Draw a discard Glorybringer, but it exiles the top card with Inti, so if I drew anything, then I'd be able to do something. Glorybringer would have been a nice draw. Okay, well, I'm playing with my hand face up now, but I still feel like we're doing okay here. Red Claw. Let's see if they eat my 2/1/1s, they take 10 and I gain 4. Rabblemaster trades or Solitude trades for that Hired Claw. Ophelia was their card. That's not good for me. I don't really know exactly what Ophelia is going to do, but it's not going to be good for me. I guess I'm kind of glad I didn't attack with this 1/1. Okay, so they're just on the take it all game plan. Nope, they are trading. Okay. And then, of course, the giver gets the free eat. All right, and I'll play Arena of Glory. Pass the turn. So what are we doing here? Now they have Giver of Runes up. Oh, I did need that Glory Bringer. Goblin Bombardment still could be something. Yeah, they drew up to 7 lands for Overlord and then drew no more lands afterwards, which is kind of unfortunate because if they had not drawn their 7th land, they couldn't play Overlord, and then I think I would win. And if they drew a land or two afterwards, I could win. But the way this is turning out is not gonna be good for me. And I think I'm actually almost just dead here. They're gonna flicker the token. Or are they gonna flicker Glimmerlands? All right. I feel like I can't really win 3, 6, 9, 11. Sure. I'll just take it. I'm not really winning this game if it goes another couple turns, so I'm just going to hope to draw Goblin Bombardment plus something and just like have it work out that way. I don't think that's even something I could draw. So let's draw with Converter. Discard, exile my top card. I mean, maybe if I hit enough bombardment plus enough things to give haste. All right, we are done here. Yeah, it was a close one. Overlord of the Mistmoors put too much stuff into play despite the nice solituding. All right, battling Vivian Reed Duke. All right, well, my plan here is to draw a red card and go turn 3 Pyrokinesis Sage. But we'll see how that turns out. I have turn 2 Mokti, and I'm on the draw. Clearly not going to mulligan this hand, though. Obviously, there are some ways this hand goes poorly. Probably the Boros Mirror again, though, so... Yeah. Oh, I like Staff. I would like to draw a red card. I kind of need one before Guide of Souls pops, which usually is not until like turn 4 or so. Obviously, if they play like a Voice of Victory, that's a whole different story. But we'll see. Okay, take one. It's Currency Converter. Well, I think I still just play the Sky Snares here. Next turn, if I don't draw a red, I could use Converter to look for one, maybe. Am I going to get reprieved here? No, a Demi of the Silk Shoots. All right. Good thing he didn't respond, so it didn't come into play tapped. Now if they play like Sanguine Evangelist, yeah, see. Well, if I had red mana, I would be totally fine. Since I don't have red mana, this is going to be a little trickier. So now they're going to pump the Guide of Souls. All right. I mean, I still think I could be okay if I draw a red card here. Don't really want to get rid of that one, but let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think I do. All right. Kill Guide of Souls. It would have been really nice to not have to point it all at the Guide of Souls, but it still puts some good stuff on the in play. And then Staff plus Converter is a nice way to grind as well. So I think I do it. Guide of Souls Demi into Sanguine Evangelist. Yeah, that's a good curve. Skyclave. Okay, that's not so bad. They don't even really have attacks here. Give her a ruse. Split Skin Doll. Let's do this first. Draw a card. Oh, into Inti? Yes, please. Inti. I'm just going to pass Because this way, if they want to attack past the Sage, they have to use Giver of Runes. So it still prevents the same amount of damage. It doesn't deal 2 damage to them. That's the drawback. But blocking like the Bat token or Sanguine Evangelist and making them use it is pretty good. Okay. See what they got here. If it's Cauldra, could be a problem. Skull Clamp, also a problem. Okay, well, hopefully Inti can get some stuff done. Oh, Broadside Bombardiers as well, huh? Currency Converter. And I think I discard the staff here because Bombardiers really is that good. Let's see. If I attack with Bombardiers as a 3/3, well, actually, let's see. So if I do that, they double block like that. I just pass. I kind of changed my mind. I actually don't think I want to attack with Bombardiers. Well, it could trade for those. Actually, I think it's fine. Let's attack with those. Discard staff. Put it on the Bombardiers. I haven't played a land yet, so it'd be nice to hit a land. Right? Let them block. And let's go Bombardiers on Giver of Runes. Oh, hold on. Actually, yeah, let's just sack the Split Skin Doll. I think. And then they can save one of their things. Giver of Runes is going to be annoying no matter what. So, and with Skull Clamp out, I think just trading for more stuff is fine. Red. Right, they go to 19. That dies. Play Plateau. Pass the turn. Okay. I mean, I think I'm going to have a hard time beating Skull Clamp regardless. They didn't play a land last turn either after clamping, so I think that's true. Yeah, so okay. Well, they're going to attack with Sanguine Evangelist to make it a 2/2. I think I'm going to block the Sanguine Evangelist. It's just going to be annoying regardless, and they can even clamp the Evangelist to draw, so might as well just get out ahead of it here. All right, now they're going to clamp the token. I'm going to start putting in some beatdowns. I need to draw some pressure. Not really beating an active Skull Clamp, I wouldn't say. Mox Diamond, that's pretty good when you're clamping. Go to attacks. They left mana up. If they have a kill spell before I attack, then we are actually done here. So I've played, I'm about to be 4-2 here. I played against the Echo Vion's combo deck and like the Teamer Academy deck, and I think I played against Boros every other time. One of the times it had Tundra in it though. I think I just attack with this. Discard Arena. I mean, if I hit like the perfect cards off Inti here. Prismatic Ending. Well, that is actually a big game. Yeah, let's draw and discard. I know I just have to discard this, but it triggers Inti again, so I think that's worth doing. Oh my god, the Glorybringer. It all shows up. All right, Prismatic Ending, X equals 0 on Skull Clamp. Okay. We've killed the Skull Clamp, and they didn't actually draw that many cards off it. Oh, they're going to kill my currency converter. That's fair. I mean, this Inti plus this lifelinker is kind of going to go the distance if they don't do something. I don't really want to give up Inti, so take some damage. Draw. Discard Mox. 4/5. Oh, into Solitude. Solitude, eat the Skyclave. Make a 3/3. All right. We're somehow in this. I thought I was just dead. Now I got to be a huge favorite to win. Oh, Virtue. Okay. That was a good draw. Now I'm going to get to untap and get counter. I mean, this is going to be closer now. We'll see what I draw. So attack, attack, attack. I just want to do a bunch of trades now because their Virtue is going to grow their creatures every turn. Let's just keep making this thing gigantic. Oh, Chain Lightning. Nice. They see it. They see the Chain Lightning, but now it's like, what, are they going to take 11? No, they're going to have to make some blocks, and then I'm going to bolt whatever's left over. And they still have a 5/5 or 5/6 flyer to contend with. 6. 24. I'm just going to bolt the bat. Now I just have lethal in the air. They have to draw a flyer or a removal spell. Oh, they didn't. 5-1. I thought I was just completely dead. But they didn't. I'm not saying they made a mistake, but the turn they played Containment Priest, the turn I Prismatic ending the Skull Clamp, they could have clamped more that turn, but they, I think, reasonably figured I wasn't getting rid of the Skull Clamp. I hadn't the last couple of turns. I had no cards in my hand. So they just left up mana to play to the board with Containment Priest, and then I killed the Clamp. They didn't get to clamp a couple more cards, and we ended up just dying to a big Sage with Inti. All right. 5-1. Let's go. All right. Battle against the Karn Mirror here. I'm on the play. Look at this. Sage of the Skies, Urza's Bauble. I like that. Sage of the Skies has been a nice one. Yet another argument in favor of taking baubles aggressively. I'm going to go turn 1 Lavamancer. If I draw Mox Sapphire, it is on, or Mox Diamond. Turn 2 Sage. A little Sage advice. Let's see what I'm playing against here. Darkslick Shores Mana Crypt. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like whatever's going on here. Well, that I don't mind so much. 2-drop would be nice. Or a Mox, as mentioned. Nope. Best I can do is the worst land in your deck. Because it doesn't even cast Chandra. Alright, well, at least I got to nug them with Mana Crypt. Okay, no counter spells, please. Jeez, okay. Sure. All right, I guess there is a way that is a way to lose as well, huh? All right, Urza's Bauble, yeah, boy. Sage. And I guess I might want Pyro. No, I don't want Pyrokinesis in hand during their turn. So, if they lose all their Mana Crypt flips, right now the Sages brace the Vault board, but I'm not going to assume that my opponent's got nothing else to play in hand. If that is the case, somehow that would be all right. Let's bauble. Evora. Oh, so it's like Grixis Reanimator or something? All right. Well, what I'm probably going to do is just Chandra the Baleful Strix and hope that we can race plus Mana Crypt the Sages against Vaultborn Tyrant and Evora. Not like I'm loving it, but what else am I going to do? I got a 14. Bauble draw. Now I draw Moxton. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'm just going to go Parallax Wave, and I think Wave the Baleful Strix. I don't think... Do I wave the Vaultborn? I kind of don't want it coming back. All right, can I get some crypt flips here? There we go. I take 8 here. I might just wave the Evora. No, I can Chandra the Evora. I guess I'll wave the Vault-Born Tyrant. That's probably okay. And then I just don't use the wave anymore, and I kind of have to win before it comes back. All right. I feel like my opponent's already used enough of their luck by having Mana Crypt and Lotus in their opening hand. Now they're supposed to just draw a bunch of lands off these Bloods. That's what I feel. Land go? Nothing? Oh, balance. Ooh. Okay. I guess that's fine. I'll keep Chandra. I guess I should have played the Mox Diamond. And I'll keep the real Sage. Honestly, that's not the end of the world. Let's go Chandra. Do 4 to Evora. Attack you down to 11. All right, if I win some Mana Crypt flips here, I could definitely win this. That's not a winning flip. It's not a winning flip at all. I mean, I might be able to win even if Vault-Born comes back. We'll see. Land, let's flip Chandra. All right, I'll play this. Think that'll do more than 2 damage. I'm not killing the Mana Crypt here with this prismatic ending. Come on, Mana Crypt, let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, that's a winning flip. Oh, are we gonna beat Balanced Mana Crypt Lotus, turn 2 Vault-Born? Is Parallax Wave really goated? Can no one beat it? I mean, this is just lethal. Good game. Boros, really. That's the story of that. They have Lotus, they have Mana Crypt, and it's just like, all right, well, I'll play Sage of the Skies and I'll attack every turn. Sage of the Skies, quietly winning all my games. 6-1 now? Let's go. Well, let's close this out with a trophy, huh? Maybe that dude who wanted to take Arid Mesa over Lotus is onto something. I mean, he's not in that pick. That pick's obviously heinous, but it is true that Boros is good in the Vintage Cube. I will say that. All right, battling against Ugin once more. And, well, I've got my Sage of the Sky, so we're good. Actually, this hand is pretty good. I mean, it's a 2-lander, doesn't need to draw a land, but I have Lavamancer. Lavamancer is typically good against Noble Hierarch. Oh, the Bauble? The Bauble making Sage possible? So, we'll see what they do this turn. Oh, well, I was going to say I could Bombardment and throw it at the Noble, but Grim Lavamancer is getting pinged, is what's happening here. Okay. I guess this isn't going to be easy, but let's just go Inti, because I can attack Ren and 6, and I'll do Bauble Sage next turn. Bombardment Pyromancer. If they have a big play here, it's going to be tough. All right, Bloodbraid. Let's see what you got. Okay, Bloodbraid into Mox Diamond. I mean, if they have a land to discard, it's pretty strong because they can just pick up the land with Ren and 6. But Inti does also threaten to kill the Ren 6. Oh, they have Strip Mine? Okay. I guess there's that, huh? And so now they're going to pick up... All right, well, this is as ridiculous as my last opponent's hand, and I don't think this time it's going to work out. So now I can make this a 3-3. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to attack with Inti, and I am going to draw Pyrokinesis after discarding. I think I actually discard the Bombardment here. All right, any Pyrokinesises or Solitudes or something? Nope. All right, we're done. I don't need to play a game where I get my land strip mined every turn. That is not going to happen. All right, 6-2. I guess when we have a good record, as we start playing against the people who just do completely unreasonable things, that game wasn't very close. All right, battling Spike, I think, that combo player. Opponent goes first. Luris of the Dream Den, I like it. This is a good grindy hand against Luris. Oh, they too understand the power of the converter. Arena of Glory. Into turn 2 Mokdi, turn 3 Staff activate. Into Chandra is kind of going to be my plan. I hope they don't have ways to discard a converter, like Mox Diamond or something. Well, that's actually a way to discard a converter, but you know what stops that? Mokdi and Itla actually do a really good job because the next creature they play comes into play tapped, so they can't crew the copter unless they kill this and then play a creature, which is definitely possible. Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt or whatever into a cheap creature. But Deep Cavern Bat, all right. I'm okay with that. Probably just takes Flame Slash, and then I can go like Staff plus Grim. I don't really want a Solitude here, so I probably won't. Got a Copter. Oh, no land. Interesting. Into Rabblemaster? Honestly, that seems a lot better, so let's do that. I mean, drawing the Rabblemaster is a pretty big game. I might end up using Solitude on the Smuggler's Copter here. Because I just drew another piece of action, and Copter is going to let Currency Converter kind of go nuts. Yeah, I probably do, and I just count on Chandra and Grim and the Rabblemaster in play to kind of get the job done. Yeah, I think so. Sorin. All right. Gavan. Sure. They're not going to attack with Smuggler's Copter? Okay, well, I like that. That I don't mind at all. So I guess they're going to block with it. Sure, that's about the same thing. Just gave me another turn to draw and find something. But the problem is if I go Staff, draw a card, and I don't draw a white card, it's just horrible. Let's go Currency Converter. And I think I'm going to draw with Converter. There's a lot of draws that could be pretty relevant here. Like a white card would be nice. Didn't hit a white card. I think I just discard the Grim. Go to combat. Attack. Assume they crew Copter. Invoke this. I'm going to get hit by Ragavan, but I don't really want to block Ragavan with any of the things I have in play right now, so let's just do that. And then they take 8 here, going down to 12. And then next turn I have Chandra plus make a token off of Currency Converter, which I think is pretty good. All right. If they hit something good off Ragavan, this could go kind of poorly for me. If not, though, I think things are decent. All right, they're going to choose to come in and gain a life as well. All right, don't hit, don't hit. Urza's Bauble. Yeah, could be worse. Comes into play tap, too. It's going to take a turn to get the Bauble going. If their turn is like using Currency Converter and extorting with Sorin, I feel pretty good about this. I might leave back Mokti to block the Deep Cavern Bat next turn, though. And I can attack for 8 with Senor Rabbles. Are they going to put Luris in the hand? No. Chandra. Deal 4 to Sorin. Attacks. Ooh, they have a way to kill Rabblemaster. Pre-attacks. Murderous Cut. All right. That is acceptable, I guess. And now, no, if they kill if they kill my flyer, they can already kill Chandra. So I think I just do it like this. All right, they have 2 cards in hand. They have Luris. They have Galvanic Discharge. So they're killing Chandra. Yeah, this is honestly how I win a lot of my games with Luris. It's like you just trade off cards. The removal spell. These things. And then just you get Luris back. Like it's not over, but now they can get Luris back, and I don't have a whole lot going on either. If I kill the Deep Cavern Bat, then I get a Flame Slash. So I definitely have moves here, but I'll need to draw them pretty quickly. Caustic Bronco. All right. They can bobble and see my mountain, so that when I play Glorybringer next turn, they know it's coming from me. Draw. Not quite. Action. Guess I'll discard a Mox to make a token. Alright, I think we're going to have to be... We stole the game against Lotus Mana Crypt, but I think we're going to have to be content with a 6-3 finish here, because I'm going to need something right quick. Because they get to draw with Bronco here, put Luris into hand. They technically put Luris in hand and play it, but then they wouldn't play anything afterwards, so that's not that good. I mean, it really isn't over because I could draw something like Glorybringer. They didn't attack with Bronco. It doesn't cash in their Bronco for 2 tokens and a card there. It's not like it's getting that much better anyway. All right, here comes Luris. There comes Glorybringer. Okay. Yeah. Attack and exert. I think I just attack with this. Kill the Deep Cavern Bat. They go to 9. And then I can make a 2/2 with Converter, and I'm going to save the Flame Slash for that Luris. So now, I guess they can go... Oh, they can just go Bat, take the... Oh, they're using it that way, I see. Bat, take the Flame Slash, if they tap Converter to make another treasure, or they have a black mana. And then I have to just draw another removal spell. Bombardiers, anyone? Though maybe what I should have actually done is just gone Glorybringer, no exert and attack. I think I'm supposed to play the Glorybringer there. Like, I don't think it makes sense not to. But I think I'm not supposed to actually kill the bat because of this play. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I was like so tunneled on them Lurising Ragavan, but obviously they're just going to get the bat back. All right. Any Bombardiers? Let's go. Oh, Sanguine Evangelist. And I can give it haste? Let's draw a card. There are some cards I could draw that I would play instead. Not that one. So if I give Sanguine Evangelist haste, I could attack. Yeah, I mean, it seems better than not doing this, so play this. Make a bat. The bat is going to stay back regardless. So I think I let bat stay back and I go like this. And I'll keep the 2/2 back also to block Luris. They can make a 2/2 with currency converter. They can block Evangelist, take 4, go to 5, and I get another bat. Or they're trading there, sure. Go to 7, get a bat. Steel Cutter Luris is pretty nice. That's sick. All right, well, now they actually do need to draw something, though. Because I've got the Glorybringer coming. Oh. Okay, let's dodge. They have any color off the currency converter, too? Ooh, they got to be in a pretty good shape here. Because finding just a removal spell for Glorybringer as like a baseline pretty good play is not bad, though. I'm not saying they should have played the Steel Cutter first, but now they're not going to get to go Steel Cutter trigger it this turn. But I guess when you boost your tutor, you kind of want to see what you get with all the mana. All right, so could have been worse. They get to Vindicate, and then they get to play another thing. Again, the sequencing means they didn't get to Steel Cutter. And I have some cards that would be pretty good to draw. Any removal spell. Okay. Nice. I wouldn't say I deserve it, but we'll take it anyway. Let's draw. I don't need to make a treasure here, so I think just drawing is good. And let's see, they're at 7. I attack like this. If they take it all, I can just bolt them to death. I think they're going to trade here, which I kind of want them to do. Because now I go Chain Lightning on Deep Cavern Bat. Get back Flame Slash Luris. And now they're at 5 against my 3/1/1s, We both have basically empty converters. Both have 6 lands in play. I do have an Arena of Glory, though. And, of course, I have 3 1/1s in there at 5, so they kind of needed to have a play here. Unearth here on Luris would be sick. Inti? All right. It's not too bad. Draw. I'll discard the Mox because maybe I'll want to make a token. All right, they go to 3 now. So, but now they get to trigger Inti off of using Converter. Plus, Inti can attack and find something. Okay. It's a close one. Ghostfire Slice. That's okay. Can kill one of my tokens. Yeah, I'll go to 13. They can kill a bat and then make a 2/2, or they can tap Converter and draw. I guess they're not tapping Converter to the draw at this point. Okay. I'm at 13. I think I don't make a 2/2. It's just not going to win me the game. Just draw with Converter. I actually think that's probably worth playing here, and just hope they don't have a removal spell in hand. I attack in the air. Ooh, what a game. I did not play that game well. I think the main thing I did wrong was that the Glorybringer attack killing the bat the first time made no sense. But we got there anyways, and this is a fine Boros deck. Another trophy. Let's take a look. I mean, I did have a Mox Sapphire. So what are my great cards? I had Mox Sapphire, I had Parallax Wave, I had Bombardiers. Those are what I consider the great cards. I guess Solitude's about in that level. Solitude, Pyrokinesis, and honestly Sanguine Evangelist are like pretty close to the next level. Mox Diamond can be good. I had some pretty good removal, decent curve, good token theme. Yeah, this deck was totally fine and beat some pretty powerful decks. So it's the name of the game. All right, well, that'll do it for this particular Boros draft. We got a little bit of gas left in the Arena Cube. I'm going to be Arena Cubing until they take it away from me. So come back for more Arena Cube. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.